When did you start smoking dope? When did you start smoking marijuana?
When?
Yeah. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years. Okay. You are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. Wow. You got me with your logic on that?
Today we have Judge Oakley competing against an arrogant stoner youth who believes he is superior. The protagonist in a courtroom drama is utterly adrift in life, behaving as though the law is irrelevant to him. Judge Oakley is poised to deliver a harsh awakening. Let us proceed with the analysis, and please share your thoughts in the comments regarding whether this individual will heed Judge Oakley's counsel or simply exit and indulge in another blunt. Let us delve into the matter.
Come on up, Mr. Vick. Mr. Vick, are you going forward today without benefit of a court-appointed attorney? Where's your attorney then? Who's your attorney?
I don't have one.
Then you're doing it without one, right?
Yeah.
Do you want to do it without one, or you want to talk to one of ours?
I'll do it without one.
Okay. Dude, get your hair out of your face. Yeah. I'm better. I can see you now. All right. All right. I've got a ticket here, and the prosecutor says you're going to plead responsible to double parking, and we're going to dismiss a misdemeanor charge of reckless. Is that correct?
Yes.
That's the way you want to resolve this today?
Yes.
Okay. How old are you?
17.
All right. I understand you're almost done with school.
Yes, sir.
Then what's your plan?
I've been trying to get a job at Father Saturday.
Stop right there. Stop right there. Where have you been trying to get a job?
I'm trying to get a job at the service yard at Holiday Inn at the apartments.
Okay. Why do I have a ROA for a double parking? And we've already got a ROA for it? Oh.
So everything.
It's confusing. No, it's not the way I'm used to saying it. I thought we had 2 tickets going. Okay. All right. Where else have you looked?
I looked at the day shop in Logo.
Okay.
And I also looked at Walmart and Buffalo Wild Wings.
And nobody's hiring you?
Well, Walmart, I don't know, but I can't get a response from Buffalo Wild Wings, and I'm trying to go to the holidays.
Okay. Okay. All right. You got a driver's license?
No, sir.
Yeah, transportation is going to be an issue then. All right. So what's your long-term plan? Done with high school, then what?
I'm trying to be an engineer.
So you're going to school somewhere.
Hopefully that's.
Where and when?
Well, I graduate this year, and maybe I hope to go to college. Maybe by the time I'm 19.
Okay. What are you waiting for?
Nothing really.
Then why aren't you going to college now? As soon as you graduate?
I'm trying to finish school right now.
No, as soon as you graduate.
As soon as I graduate.
Yeah. Why aren't you planning on being in school somewhere in the fall?
I really didn't think about that, but
When did you start smoking dope?
This individual has likely been consuming cannabis since birth. One could surmise that immediately after the doctor severed the umbilical cord, he partook in smoking. It is evident that his eyes are partially closed, his movements are sluggish, and he exhibits a distinct lack of awareness regarding his surroundings. This man clearly embodies the characteristics of a habitual user, seemingly preoccupied solely with his next high. While a relaxed demeanor can be acceptable, appearing in a courtroom as if under the influence of a gravity bong is quite remarkable. I would not be astonished if he were indeed high at this moment. I invite your opinions on this matter, as I genuinely suspect he might be under the influence currently. Please share your thoughts.
When did you start smoking marijuana?
when?
Yeah.
2 years ago,
Okay. How often you hit it?
that often,
What's that mean?
like barely.
What's that mean? Give me a frequency, brother. Once a month, once a week.
Speak.
Okay. All right. So on this file, you're not working now, so I'm not going to give you money. I'm not going to charge you fines and costs. I'm going to charge you community service hours. But I also have to give you a little lecture. Dude, I've been doing this a long time. All right. I can pretty much paint the picture of your life for the next 5 years if you don't do something drastic. Okay. You are like the poster child for Mr. Laid Back. All right. If you're talking about going to school when you're 19, I can guarantee when you're 21, you'll still be talking about going back to school. Guaranteed. I mean, I would bet $100 of mine against one of yours that by then you could come back and we'd still have this conversation about your planning on it. Okay. If you were my nephew, I would put you in a car. I would drive you over to Canton on Ford Road. I would walk you into the recruiting office where you can talk to the Army, the Navy, the Coast Guard, Air Force. They're all in one building. And I would have you go door to door to door and find out what they could offer you if you sign up. Because that's what you need to do. You need to completely shake up your life to make something happen. Have you ever considered it? And I know you don't want to cut your hair, but it'll grow back. Have you ever considered it? Why not? Why? Because that's a valid reason. Wow, you got me with your logic on that one. Listen to me. How are you going to pay for engineering school?
Okay, well, if I get a job, I pay for it.
No, you can't. You can't pay for an engineering degree working at Walmart. You can't. If you join the military, they'll send you to college. You know, every one of the branches of our armed forces have engineers. There are Army engineers, there are Navy engineers. That's a plan, dude. You don't have a plan.
Okay, well, the officer that got me fired, well, I did have a plan, but the officer that got me fired, he should be able to get something.
Officer got you fired.
Yeah.
Okay, where were you working?
The USC fellow.
Okay, and how did you mean a cop?
Yeah.
How did the cop get you fired?
He was a member at the USC, and when it happened, I guess he got here to
You mean when this happened? Okay. All right. Okay. So I'll give you that. Okay. How's that change what we're talking? We're not talking about this case now. We're talking about your life. How's the cop getting you fired determine whether or not you can afford to go to engineering school?
Because I wouldn't have a job to pay for.
The BYC isn't going to pay for 4 years of college, dude. What were you making? $15 an hour?
I mean, I was making about $14,000 a year, so I mean,
that ain't even going to cover tuition.
This dude seriously just said he makes $14,000 a year and was going to go to college if he didn't get fired from his little job. Like, I'm just not buying that at all. That's literally like saying, I was totally going to be a doctor, but then McDonald's let me go. Like, come on now. Like, I actually feel bad for this kid, though, because if we're being real, it's honestly pretty obvious. He doesn't have a male role model in his life to teach him how to act. I mean, judges don't have sympathy, but Judge Oakley here actually cares. I mean, you can just tell by the way he's talking to this kid. I really hope Judge Oakley actually sets him straight here, but honestly, I don't think he is. I mean, this kid seems like he's pretty set in his ways. And if I'm being honest, I don't think this kid is going to go to college. But even if he does, he's just going to drop out because honestly, I don't think this kid cares for authority. And that goes for like teachers, officers, judges. This dude just doesn't care about anything.
Well, I'm also adopted, so, the state would pay for it.
Okay.
Okay.
I'll see you again. 30 hours community service. Have it done by February 1st. Goodbye.
I doubt that the youth will affect any change. He will likely return home and engage in substance use as if nothing occurred. This is the unfortunate reality. Many young men are adrift, lacking direction and discipline, and making poor choices, exemplified by this individual. The absence of a strong male role model often leads to such outcomes. No one is present to instruct them on how to manage responsibility, navigate situations intelligently, or maintain self-respect. Instead, they approach court proceedings as if they are trivial, mistakenly believing the judge will simply dismiss them. However, the judicial system operates differently, and the judge is correct in anticipating future encounters with this individual, as it is evident that he lacks concern. This is merely my perspective. I invite your opinions on this individual in the comments. Should we empathize with him, or is he merely orchestrating his own downfall? Please share your thoughts, and if you found this content engaging, consider liking and subscribing for more. I post daily, so remain attentive. I appreciate your viewership, and as usual, take care, everyone.